All right, part 2 of the full super moon for December 2025. My part 1, sorry, I had to pause it. My part 1, well, pause, I had to stop it, has the tarot reading in it. The tarot part, okay, about somebody coming towards you, a King of Swords, male or female. It's just somebody more logical and you're more spiritual. That's the, and you kind of intimidate them, okay? That's the gist of it. The gist of it. Oh, there's that cat. Tortoise shell cat in my yard, just as I start this reading. Okay, so what I wanted to know, oh, if you guys know, if you could put in the comments, if you guys know if there's some kind of app that I can use where I don't have to make part 1 and part 2, I can just like pause my video. And I know there's a few out there. I just want to get maybe your guys's, if you have an opinion on which one's better, that I can pause my video instead of having to make 2 videos, 125, that number, 125. So yeah, if you're aware of any apps that are really good for that, for pausing and being able to edit in that way, let me know, please. Okay, let's get into so Moon Oracle now. All right, thank you, guides. Thank you, ancestors. What do we need to know with this full moon? So we have a new moon in Leo coming out. Unleash. Oh, and that's interesting, actually, because was it the first card? No, I think it was the second card. Yeah, the first card was a tower, okay, in the part 1 of this reading. It was a tower, which is huge. And the second card out was the Queen of Wands, which is, and I said to you, 222 in the timer, and I said to you that you're going to feel more, after these energies subside, you're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel like you've had a glow up, okay? It's rough. Glow ups are not easy. Glow ups are transformation, phoenix risings. They hurt like hell, birthing pains, all that stuff. But you're going to come out of this more confident. And coming out with the new moon in Leo is giving me like you're going to feel like Leo is all about confidence, right? Oh my God, it even says it on here. Oh my gosh, it even says it on here. I didn't even notice. It says creativity, confidence, and self-expression, which is exactly what the Queen of Wands represents. Creativity, confidence, and self-expression. So you're going to come out of this feeling like you've got a boost to your self-worth, okay? So whatever you're going through right now, that's what you're coming out with. You're coming out with more confidence. And not to your ego, confident, 333 on the timer, confidence of, I know who I am. I'm standing on business kind of confidence. Okay, your creative endeavors might get an upgrade as well. You might be feeling more creative, like you might have more inspiring ideas, stuff like that. So that's really interesting because that really coincides with that Queen of Wands that came out in part 1. Okay, let's see what else. Another new moon. This is great because this is the aftermath of this full moon. You're having these new beginnings. You're getting into a new cycle. So new opportunities. It says a fresh start, a moment to set intentions and trust in the infinite possibilities ahead. Let your inner voice guide you forward. So new beginnings, intentions, and infinite potential. And when we realize there's an infinite potential, that means that if you had any limiting beliefs about yourself or your life or where you're headed, all that stuff, that's going to go. It's not going to, it might not be completely gone, but you're chipping away at it. 444 in the timer. Wow, these numbers. You're definitely chipping away at any limiting beliefs you had about yourself. Okay? Interesting. Just a second, I have to shut the door. Hold on. Oh, this next card. Right there. Okay. Sorry about that. This is perfect. This is totally in alignment with what we're saying here. Full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about, Aquarius is very unique. They know it. How do I put this? So Aquarius is like, you can't tell Aquarius what to do. They're really good at not caring about other people's opinions of them. You know what I mean? 555 on the timer. Wow, these numbers. 333 222 333 444 555. Wow. Pay attention to the angel numbers they're sending you. And I said in part 1, pay attention to the spirit animal messages they're sending you as well. There's going to be some kind of info in those. Anyway, yeah, full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about knowing your worth. Again, they're not afraid to be unique. They're not afraid to stand out. They're not afraid to speak their truth. They're very strong in that sense. Strong-minded. Yeah. I also did say, I'll read you this card, but I just wanted to say, in part 1, I mentioned how with the Queen of Wands coming out, I mentioned how you're going to be attracting in people that are of higher vibration, soul family, okay? This says connect with like-minded individuals and pursue collective progress, but like-minded individuals. So that's confirmation that you're going to be connecting more with, you're going to be figuring out or meeting more of your soul family, okay? And they're going to resonate with you because you've raised your vibration. So you're magnetizing in at the vibration that you are currently at. Okay. That's good. Let's see what else. Full moon in Capricorn. Okay. Acknowledge your achievements and uphold your responsibilities. Achievement, structure, and responsibility. Okay. Hold on, I'm just trying to channel this card. See what the image on it's kind of, it's interesting. It's seeing like how far you've come. Like the winter, this season is all about reflecting on how much you've healed, okay, what you've overcome, you know, stuff like that. A lot of introspection. And this is you acknowledging that. Also, try not to burden yourself with too many responsibilities. I was getting a bit of a 10 of Wands off of this. Yeah, just remember to like keep a nice balance between work and play, okay? Let's see what else. New moon in Virgo. New moon in Virgo. It says organization. See, organization. It's giving me like prior to, oh my gosh, I can't even speak. Prior to, wow. Okay, let's do, does not want me to say that word. It's funny. Prioritize. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Okay, so let me, hold on. Just got craziness there. Priorities. Let's go with that. Because apparently the other way is not working for me. Organize, like prioritize. Thank you. There's the word. Prioritize You have to stay on top of that. Stay on top of that. You're prioritizing more fun in your life instead of this, because the Virgo represents the divine feminine within you. Whether you're male or female, it's your feminine energies, which is like self-care, nurturing yourself, having more fun, being in a receiving energy. This is what they want. This is what you're getting into. You're getting into a more receiving energy. And it says, set practical goals and focus on personal growth and healing. There's that focus. Yeah. See, it's another, that's what I was just talking about. Focusing on how far you've come, focusing on how much you've healed, and seeing those results come in through the physical realm by ways of people. You're magnetizing in more high vibrational people, things, opportunities. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, a fiery quarter moon. Fiery. And coming up with the harvest moon. Abundance. Feeling more abundant. Gratitude, it's been coming up a lot for me. Be grateful. Okay, and you will pull in more to be grateful for, right? We have the fiery quarter moon says, determination, challenges, and action. Take decisive action and face challenges head on with determination and courage. There's that Leo. You're going to have more courage. You're going to have more, I just heard more stamina. Okay. Interesting. You're going to feel fired up. There's that creative. This is going back to that Queen of Wands energy in part 1, where you're going to feel more creative. Okay, you're going to have more. If you've had any creative blocks, those are going to be lifted. All right. You're going to feel like maybe you're up against some challenges coming up, and this was your boost. This was your boost of confidence to push through those challenges. Maybe I don't know, this woman keeps running in front of my house, but I think she's doing like laps. I feel like it's part of the reading. She's like setting goals for herself. Like how fast she can like run from point A to point B kind of thing. That's what it seems like she's doing. And interesting. So it's coming up with the number 9 as well. Cycles ending. These new cycles that are beginning are your harvest season. You're going to be receiving some kind of blessing. Some kind of reward for doing this work. You know, this glow up, this Phoenix rising energy. And again, with the gratitude, like I said, you're going to be magnetizing whatever you're counting your blessings. You're grateful for what you have. You're grateful for who you are, who you're becoming, and stay in that energy, because it's going to bring in, like I said, more things to be grateful for. Okay. Completions out here. Yeah. With that 9. Yeah. Something you're ending, some kind of cycle, maybe a karmic cycle you're ending. Something that maybe has been blocking your blessings is being removed. Okay. It says a moment of fulfillment where efforts culminate in abundance. Reflect on your journey. There's that reflect on your journey again. So that's the message here. And express gratitude for the rewards you've earned. And be grateful for the ones that are coming in that you don't see yet. Right? The Sturgeon moon, number 8. Now I have 17 out here, which is you're on the right path. Another abundance, another word of abundance here. So it says, trust in your strength and resilience. You have what it takes to overcome challenges, see, and tap into abundance. There it is. There's the confirmation here. It's just we're getting repeated messages. So I'll get one more and then I'll end it. New moon in Capricorn. New moon in Capricorn. So new ventures when it comes to your business, new opportunities when it comes to career, working on your foundations, working on becoming financially independent, breaking away from any codependent connections. You've really been focusing on laying down a strong foundation for yourself, structure, security in your life. It all comes from within. And like I said, you've done the inner work for this next cycle to bring in the results of doing that work. Interesting. So disciplines on here. Remember I was saying about prioritizing your responsibilities in your life, balancing work and fun. Okay, throw in some discipline in there. Ambition and foundations. Good. The waning gibbous moon. A time for deep reflection and insight. Gathering wisdom to prepare for the next phase of your journey. Aha. Gratitude's in here again. Reflection, wisdom, gratitude, and transition. Yeah. Okay. So it's just a repeated message. All right. Well, I hope this helps. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscribes. And you guys got this. It's looking good, right? I think the worst is over in this cycle so far. You've done it. You've pushed through on to the next, right? Time to reap the rewards. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.